Continue from my last video. In my quest to look for a Magsafe case that won't affect the S Pen function with the accessory attached, I've gone to AliExpress, and after 2 weeks I've received this too. So in this video I'm going to be talking to you the performance or how these two cases function and the pros and cons of them. I will start off with this one since it's already on my mobile phone. Let's start with the appearance. So it's got two holes for the microphone. The button is quite clicky because of how this two protrudes, and the power button is very nice as well. The S Pen slot and the charger port. I like it because it's quite wide, so bigger USB-C cables will be able to fit. And if you do have some sling for your mobile phone, you can use that. The color theme is frosted black, and my mobile phone it's gray, so it looks okay. And it has got a lip, very minimal on the top and bottom, so putting the mobile phone down like that is not a problem. Whereas the back, I would say that is the downside of it. I'll go back and discuss it more, but in terms of protection, you can just about see for the camera modules, it's protruding out here, so it's well protected. And because of this as well, when you put it down, that's not a problem. Because of this and combination of this and this, it's fairly stable. It's not rocking back and forth, you can see. And best of all, I'll show you a quick one. Let's do a quick note. So you can see now there's no Magsafe accessories attached. No problem whatsoever. And we were to scroll up, and now I'm going to install a pop socket which is known for its strong magnet. You can hear the loud thud. And look at that. It doesn't affect it at all. Because this thing has got a ring, well, you can see here, which is 360 rotatable. I don't really need to use this pop socket anymore because sometimes I can just, use it like that. Having said that, it's quite sharp around the edges, so yeah, might not be a comfortable experience. I'll put this aside, and because of this, you can actually put it at various angles depending on what you want to do. Fairly stable. Well, I think if you need to write, you need to put it, yeah, fairly stable. And if you want to put it in portrait when you are viewing stuff on table, it works as well. I'm not sure whether you can hear it, but it's got nice solid click to it. And because the magnet is actually here, I think that's the reason why it doesn't affect the S Pen, which is located here. And some of you guys commented on my previous videos asking what this is. This is actually Peak Design's mobile tripod. I use this a lot when I'm traveling, and it's very, very versatile. And with this, it is very, very handy. Because right now you can see that you can rotate it both horizontally and vertically, depending on the orientation, so you don't really have to take it off. Downside is you can see that there is a gap there. It's not perfectly flush, so it's like floating in mid-air. But as demonstrated previously, you could do a lot of things with this. And best of all, now all you need to do is just rotate it, and you can see it allows you versatility in terms of shooting videos, photos when you are traveling. The magnet strength, I would say, is sufficient, fairly strong. You can see I'm shaking it vigorously, it's not going anywhere. The movement is because of the rotating ring, but see, it rotates, but it doesn't shift. So I would say perfectly good for the application. And right, what's next? Wireless charging. I have Samsung's wireless charger, as you can see here. Let's see, I haven't tried this, but let's see. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's have a look. Right, it does work. You can see that it brings up the wireless charging. So even though there is a space here, the wireless charging worked as well. There, excellent. So now down to the cons. This thing here, because of the magnet, is quite difficult to remove because it's stuck quite well. Well, it's a good thing, but it does stuck quite well, and you need to use your fingernail to pry it open, literally. And I'll remove this to show you guys. The way it works is that you can see the ring is literally stuck using, well, I presume strong double-sided tape. So the longevity, it's an issue probably down the line, but we'll see. So far it's fine. Now I will go on to the other one. In terms of appearance, to be honest, I prefer this one because purely it shows the mobile phone color better. Let's do a quick comparison here. This one versus this one. This dulls the color of the mobile phone down, but it's okay. The way the ring attached to the case, this one seems to be better because I can't see any double-sided tapes. But having said that, yeah, you can see the way it works is like this. Don't know how they attach it. So let's put this one on. There you go. A white ring instead of a dark ring. So in terms of protection, again, there is minimal lip, top and bottom, so you can put it down face down, not a problem whatsoever. And they have, right, for this one I must comment, you can see that it's not really aligned. It barely clears the microphone hole, so not the best, but shouldn't affect the function of the microphone. From the side, well, you can see S24 Ultra. The buttons are fine, but it's not as good as the other one. But this one, it's more flush. The other one protrudes more, I guess that's why. In terms of the ports, S Pen slot is fine. And this one is the charger. Yeah, it works. I don't have any problem charging my phone with any of my cables. In terms of protection, again, you can probably see there's this ring-like area that is protecting the camera modules, and also this ring. So again, putting down, there's not much rocking when you're doing this. So the magnet ring is over here, so I presume the cases, if you want to find a case which works with Magsafe and doesn't affect the S Pen, you need to look for something like this. I can't guarantee everyone will work, but so far these two that I found, it seemed to work. And the way this one works is slightly different, whereby the whole ring doesn't rotate, but you can rotate the bottom. So this is the maximum that you can get. In terms of stability, you can see you can't obviously put like this because it will unfold, but that works. That allows you to put it vertically. And if you want to put it down viewing video in landscape mode, you can do it that way, which is fine. And let's try with attaching again this tripod. So this one doesn't, the whole ring doesn't rotate, so once you're stuck down, it's down. You can see that. And the magnet is strong. It doesn't move, but you can see the way this ring attached, it's like a small latch. So it does come out quite easily compared to the other one. But the upside is that this one is easier to remove, so yeah, swings and roundabout, I guess. So I will demonstrate again. Stable, works fine. And for landscape orientation, yep, it's not going anywhere. It's not like it will fall off, so that's good for this. And let's demonstrate to you guys the S Pen function for this. I'll pop it in now. You can see it's a nice solid feel. Tell you what, let me do that now. Again, you can see it's attached, and I can scribble on the case, scribble on the screen where the magnets are with no problem whatsoever. Unlike the previous video where the ESR Magsafe case, as soon as I attach a Magsafe, I can't write. So there you go. It's very strong. So as I said, the downside of this is it's not very secure for this ring, but you can remove it a lot easier. So depending on what you want to go for. Oh, and of course the wireless charging. So let's turn this on first to make sure it worked. Yep, so the wireless charging worked through the case, you can see. Let's show it again. Yep, fine. Obviously with charger attached you have to remove it. So out of these two, the plastic, it's more solid here, whereas this one is softer. And the ring, this is more solid. And this is more flimsy, but this is a lot easier to remove. In terms of appearance, this looks better for my phone anyway because it's more transparent, whereas this one is dark frosted. But in terms of the cutout and everything, this one it's more accurate. This one you can see it's not as good. But I think the best thing is both these cases only costed me $14 delivered to the UK, and it arrived within 2 weeks. I mean, in current time, yeah, that's really slow, but for $15 you get 2 cases with Magsafe and works with the accessories attached. I think it's very, very good value. I'll put the link down in the description. Bear in mind, it's from AliExpress and it's gonna take a while depending on where you are. But you got nothing to lose for almost like $7 each. Compared to mainstream, brands, yeah, these are really, really good. Oh, one thing I didn't mention. In terms of protection, I don't intend to, carry out any drop tests for obvious reasons, but I wouldn't say they offer much protection. If anything, scratches maybe, but if you were to drop it, there is a high risk that you damage it. But that's what the titanium frame is for, isn't it? So yeah, let's hope, we don't drop it. Anyway, I hope I covered everything and hope you find this useful. And again, thanks for watching. Bye.